Money to me is gold and silver. J.P. Morgan said it. Gold is money, everything else is credit. Currency, dollars, are a means of exchange, and you can pick. You go back as far as you want. Go back, you know, 30 years, 25 years. You pick any asset you can think of. Measure it in dollar terms. Things have gotten much more expensive. Measure it in gold terms. Things have gotten wickedly less expensive. And this is an important concept to understand, is that one of the things that money should do is provide a a function of savings and of value. The dollar has really the savings and value qualities of a melting ice cube. Let me show you what I mean. Let's just go back. I've done this example several times, but we can go back further, go back or come closer. We can choose other assets, but I'll give it to you this way. In 2005, the price of a house in the United States was roughly $240,000. That's according to, that the all the information you find out there. The average price would have been right around $245,000. Gold was $450 an ounce. So you decide, should I? My dad left me 510 ounces of gold. If you divide that in, it's about 510 ounces. Should we pay off the house, have no mortgage? Because gold doesn't pay any interest, right? It's just a rock. It doesn't do anything. The conventional wisdom back then would have been, yeah, sell that gold, buy your house, have no debt, etc. And I would have been okay with that conventional wisdom, I guess, if I were looking at it from the mainstream perspective. But instead, you thought you'd buck the trend. No, I'm going to stick it under my mattress. I'm not going to earn anything but dust for 21 years, where we are today, going on 22 years. And the outcome is kind of interesting. Your house doubled in dollar terms, right? It's now $500,000. A good investment. You did well. You've got a few years left on your mortgage. And that gold that you forgot about that was under your mattress earning nothing but dust, even with the little bit of a pullback we see right now, would buy you 5 houses. Almost, before this pullback, 5 houses fully furnished. My point is that in any asset that you can think of, measure it in gold terms, and you will find that the prices are massively depreciating or going down. Prices are falling in relation to gold, which has retained purchasing power. Measure it in dollar terms, everything's going up as the dollar is losing value. What gold is, the reason I call it money, is that it has a very, very, very interesting way of retaining its purchasing power through time. We can go back to 1900. Go back to 1900, where prior to 1933 in the United States, gold was money, as it should be. The $20 gold piece is nearly 1 ounce of gold, just a hair under 1 ounce of gold, but that was money. And everyone carried it around. 20s would have been a big one. Most people would have carried much smaller gold coins, $1, $2.50, $4, $3, $5, whatever. They had a whole bunch of gold coins back then, and that was money. So in 1900, $20 or one $20 gold piece would have bought you a finely tailored men's suit, shoes, tie, overcoat, hat, you name it, the whole thing. Today, $20 won't even buy a tie or a couple pairs of shoelaces. But that same ounce of gold will buy you the exact same thing that it bought you back then. You go through time, and you will find that what gold does is retain purchasing power, and in many cases accentuate it, like we've seen over the past 20, 30 years when measured in dollar terms. And so to me, what money is gold and silver. What currency are the bills in your wallet that in the year 3000 will be hanging from a frame in the Smithsonian as an example of what used to be money, where gold and silver will still be immutable wealth that has outlived 2 world wars, German hyperinflation, the Great Depression, every pandemic, everything.
Hey, you made it to the end of the clip. That means you're probably enjoying this. And if so, Just know that you can catch us live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to see the full version of this episode, you can click the link in the description down below. Otherwise, YouTube thinks that you will enjoy this next.